back to Little Mama Schoolhouse. Today I'm going to be sharing the curriculum that I have chosen for my second grader for this 2021 to 2022 school year. So in my previous videos, I have shared my love for the good and the beautiful, so it should come as no surprise that for language arts and for math, we have chosen to use the good and the beautiful. So my second grader will be in level 2 for language arts and level 2 for math this year. My second grader will also be doing handwriting. She'll be doing the good and the beautiful handwriting level 3. If you've watched my previous videos, you'll understand that they are kind of a grade level ahead in handwriting. But the fun thing about level 3 this year is that she gets to learn cursive. So it's just starting to introduce cursive, and I think that this is becoming a lost art. It's not really taught in a lot of schools, if any. And so I think it's so fun that they are able to continue to learn this beautiful skill. So she is super excited about this. Again, this is level 3 that they begin to learn handwriting with the good and the beautiful. So my second grader loves school. She loves workbooks. She loves doing extra school. And so I was trying to find some extra workbooks that she could work on independently. And so I found Wordly Wise, Book A. We also have Book B and Book C. And the thing with Wordly Wise is just extra vocabulary. So I think there are 10 lessons, and there are 10 different word lists. And so they go in, they'll learn some different vocabulary words with the definitions. And then there are going to be 3 activities. A true, false for those same vocab words, kind of a little hidden message, as well as a crossword puzzle. So anyways, this is what she just does when she has some extra time, when she just wants extra work. Again, she loves it. Is this necessary with the good and the beautiful? No. But it's just something fun that she enjoys doing independently and as she sees fit. So, Wordly Wise. My second grader was also begging me to start learning some computer skills. So I picked up typing level 1. It comes with like a pack of stickers, and the lessons are just completed in a Word document. So in the beginning, they'll learn kind of the parts of a keyboard, I believe. So that's like the parts of a Mac. And they will teach the parts of a PC. And then just some like introductory type stuff. And then here's like an example of a lesson. So again, in a Word document, they'll just open up a new Word document. They'll practice typing these different words. Sometimes they're words, sometimes it's just practicing, different keys or letters in a row or whatever. Anyways, so like this, where they just kind of practice, doing just different things. So they'll put their hands on the keyboard where they're supposed to do it, take them off, do it again like 6 times. So we love it. It's worked really well for us. I don't think kids necessarily need the animation, the cartoons, all of those things. So this is, I think, really great. Just a simple, get to the point way, and it works well. So I've been impressed. She is already on lesson 4, and she's doing great. So I think it definitely works. So in my previous video, I shared that I have my kids starting at kindergarten choose some electives to work on for that school year. So one elective is kind of more of a physical sport activity outside the home. And so my second grader chose to do ballet this year, which is something completely different than anything she's ever done. She's always been a gymnast or a competitive cheerleader since she was 18 months. And so this is a whole new world for her, but she is loving it. She loves ballet. She loves her teacher, and we're really enjoying it and having a lot of fun with it too. So during the summer, I will create a list of different ideas for electives. So I usually put a list together of 20 different things that they can work on throughout the school year. And then we sit down, we go over the list, and then they choose their top 3 interests for that school year. So the first elective that my second grader chose was art. So I shared this in my previous video of my first grade curriculum choices because my first grader chose this elective as well. So I highly recommend checking that out if you need some more help or ideas on how to teach art or art appreciation to these younger elementary age children. The second elective that my second grader chose was sewing. This is her second year choosing sewing as an elective. And so the first year, I was able to kind of teach her some very basic sewing skills, and we worked on some very basic sewing projects. However, I could see that she was really wanting to learn more and to really grow her sewing skills. And so I looked around and I was able to find a local seamstress in our area who teaches sewing classes out of her home. And so I signed her up for it. She's actually already attended one class and she loves it. It's going to be really great for her. I'm really excited to see her projects. So remember, she's only in second grade, but some of her projects that this teacher has her working on are nightgowns, pajama pants, and like different pillows and just really fun activities. And she is so excited. I asked her how her first class went. She loves it. And I asked how much of it really is independent because again, she's 8 and she said she does everything. So her teacher is really good about just kind of working alongside. The class is really small. It's just her and one other student. And so they just kind of work next to each other and it's been really, really good for her. The third elective that my second grader chose was home design. So I looked all over the internet trying to find some kind of curriculum, something to kind of help guide in how to teach this. And I did find one blog post of another homeschool mom that had taught their high schooler a little home design course. And so there really wasn't anything for young elementary age children. So I decided to kind of create our own for this school year. So luckily, I was actually an interior design major my first year in college. So I went back to my university's website and I downloaded that first year of like the classes that I had to take and just kind of tried to pull some different ideas and then try to make it so that an elementary age child could do it. So the first thing I did was I sat my daughter down over the summer and I brought up a bunch of different magazines on home design that I could find. I thought that she would actually be more interested in like some outdoorsy type cabin feeling magazines, but she loved Elle Decor. So we subscribed to this one and I think one other that still hasn't come yet. But what I do is when we get a new magazine in the mail, I have her sit down with some Post-its and she just goes through the magazine and kind of finds, some of the pages that inspire her. So you can see, which is crazy. This isn't how really I design or anything. So it was really fun. Like this is totally different than how I decorate our home. And so it was really fun to just see that she really does have her own taste in what she's interested in, and likes when it comes to home design. So what she will do for her first semester is once we get a couple of magazines, we have 2, I might wait for one more, then she will go through and cut out the images that she likes from the magazines. And she'll just glue them on a poster board so that way we can kind of see what her design interests really look like. Okay, so her second project is drafting. So I ordered this book that's called Architectural Drafting for Beginners. So what we do is I will just make a copy. Let me try to find something a little more simple. So this is a good one. Okay, so I will take a copy or make a copy of this little basic floor plan. It looks like it's just of a bathroom. Anyway, so I will make a copy of that and then she will trace it. So she has tracing paper, she has a little light table that we ordered for her, and then she will put her page on the light board with her tracing paper on top, and then she'll just trace it with a ruler and pencil. And just to really introduce her to those drafting skills, I think a lot of people think that interior design is a lot more of the pillow fluffing, the decorating, but it's so much more than that. And so drafting is such an important component of the design world. And so that's why I really just wanted her to be able to start learning those skills. So this is something that she will do throughout the entire school year. So the pictures obviously on the poster board that I just shared, that will just be a first semester project. This will be both semesters. And then to finish up her semester final, we just recently moved. And so we haven't touched her bedroom yet in terms of decorating. And so I thought it would be fun for her to just kind of figure out what she likes. We're going to repaint the furniture. She inherited my furniture that I had growing up, and it was currently painted black, but we want to paint it white. So I'm just trying to get her introduced into, you know, kind of that upcycling, redoing furniture that I think is really popular right now, but it really is a way to take, you know, something that you already have and to just redo it, so that way you're not having to buy new furniture for everything when your design interests change. And then another project that she will be working on for her second semester is she'll just kind of create some boards, like room type boards. So she'll like maybe find like a picture of a dresser. Again, we can just take pictures from these magazines. She can find like a dresser she likes, a light fixture, and just try to make something that will be a little cohesive. And then finding some fabric samples, you know, and kind of just putting together a board so that way she can just kind of see what she likes. And again, I think that's just going to be really fun for her to really start trying these little basic design skills. And then her final project for the entire school year is she is going to build a dollhouse. She doesn't know this yet, so I know she'll be really excited. I'm going to have her kind of design it, draw it out if we decide to use, you know, just some lumber and just kind of create our own. But I've also thought about buying one of those kits that you see like at Hobby Lobby of little dollhouses and doing that. I'm not quite sure. Again, we have plenty of time to really see what we want to do. So again, that's going to be her final project for this home design course. And I think she's going to have a really good time with that. Thanks again for watching my second grade curriculum choices, and I hope that you have a great day.